days in uni. Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of our amazing show, Last Days in Uni, a space where we let final year students speak their mind on what truly matters to them, from academics to business to regret to the future and everything in between. I am Abdulhamid Alabi Adeyemo, an exceptional masterpiece of alcoholic, the best of creator. Stay with us and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Now, let's go into the section properly. On today's episode, I have with me one of the most friendly ladies in FUNAB. Although she acts very tough from afar, but get close to her, you know that she is very, very friendly. She has once served in the leadership capacity of her college. My guest is no other person than HALIMAH Durosomo. HALIMAH, thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate you. Ololade mi Asake abi Ololade mi what?
That's okay.
Ololade mi Ajoke. You're welcome on the show. So before we move on, is there something you love to say about yourself that I did not mention? Maybe you are into business and just anything generally.
I don't think so. I'm not into any business, so I don't think so.
Okay, you don't want to add anything to the introduction I've made?
No.
Okay. So let's start from the point of getting into FUNAB. Agricultural Administration Department of AGAD, right? How has it been for you, the department of AGAD?
How did I enter?
How did you enter? Did you choose AGAD from the beginning?
Yes, because I thought agric was simple.
Why is everyone is now having a kind of regret? You thought agric was simple, but now it's not simple.
It's not simple.
Right? But I think you guys are still enjoying in your own college.
That's the part people see, funnily, because
tell us about it.
It just sounds like it is colamrod, your courses are simple. Yes, you guys go through stress. Colanim goes through stress, but it does not mean the courses are simple. And you hear people saying, if you're sure for you, come APH, come AMP. If I'm anywhere, I'm going to pass. That's just the major thing. But at the same time, most of you people can also survive in other colleges because not everybody can do economics. And it is compulsory for all of us in Colamrod. So how did I get here? I always wanted to study engineering.
What now happened?
But my secondary school messed us up. Our chemistry physics was off. I don't know. I can't say we now have teachers. We did do, because it was a private school, but then it was not enough. So along the line, my jump, I don't know, it came all of a sudden. I did not plan it.
How did it come all of a sudden? Are you not the one that registered for it?
I don't know. I was in school because it's kind of like a relative school. And they just called me that. My mom said I should be going to this particular place. I got there and the man gave me a form and he was like, your mommy said you came to fill form. I don't understand. What do I want to write? What do I know I want to go and study? So at that moment, I was like, my brothers are in FUNAB. They said agric is simple, so let's just go for it. So we had this FUNAB calendar at home and I went through it. I was like, okay, agric economics. But then I was like, economics, they said you'll be doing mathematics. I used to like English, but then let me just go for something else. And I saw agric administration. I was like, okay, when you get there, you understand it. That's what I cannot use 5 years in a department and not know what it is. So I chose AGAD. As God will have it, I was among the first set of students they admitted because of personal reasons. So if people ask me what department I AGAD, what do people do? Is administration. I don't know, maybe you should use your Google or something, but agric administration, whatever you think it does. And the fact that FUNAB not allow us to do departmental courses until 300 level or something, and so just
Yes.
there. Social. I'm
So
here and I'm done.
you briefly mentioned some things that it is something what we see when I said you are enjoying in your college, and
Actually,
you say it is just what we see. So now I want you to take us through what are the things that people don't get to know about your college and now your own department basically.
so the thing
That's
is, if you're not somebody that can assimilate, I don't think you should be in Colamred. Let's just be honest.
in what sense?
Because in my own department, we are not doing like major courses. We are doing majorly administration, business admin, all those stuffs. And you are quoting laws, you are quoting theories according to, you cannot use your own word because you did not state it. So tell me how I am supposed to quote about 30 to 40 people in my examinations with their years and exactly how they stated it. And you're telling me it's simple. How is it simple? I don't know. How is it? If there are other courses, if I don't remember the way it is word for word, I can use my own word for it. So how do I want to use my own word for
The
mass law
law.
or for DOS or for like I don't know, it does not work out that way. So that's it for
Okay,
me.
that's true. That's true. I want us to ruminate on our memory of meeting. Before our FPY, we've kind of have a little interaction, but I cannot really remember. But the one I remember vividly was during the FPY, where I came to you. I was the Jihad Week overall chairman then. So and I came to you that I would love to have you on my team so to work with the Jihad Week team. And I must say, your contribution to that Jihad Week was immense, and I really appreciate you. And I'm taking this opportunity to appreciate you once again for your contribution. Sincerely speaking, just like I've said that, from afar, you will seem like someone who will shun people and things like that. So, but then I just let me just approach it. The best you can say is that, oh, I'm not interested, and I approach, and then that we had the collaboration with other people, and we make the Jihad Week a success. So now, your role as you served as the general secretary of is it Colamrodo
No,
or your
it was
department?
departmental.
So the general secretary of your department. What are the things that you learn from that experience serving as the general secretary?
Ah, Mokoleta. At even the slightest things that could be delivered, like physically, you read later. I don't know. And what was the only benefit? Getting to meet people, reaching places that are on a normal day. If they tell you you are going to Senate,
Yeah, because you mean no
but going to Senate, DVC's office became like a regular
regular
thing
thing.
and all of it without being bothered. That was only the, and another benefit was I was the only Muslim in our executives,
Cabinet.
and my current HOD is a Muslim. So I kind of enjoyed like better benefits than other students in even a lot of aspects. Because if she wants to refer students, instead of referring them to like other executives, it's always me. So
Okay. And I think you have very good relationship with your HOD, and she's also your supervisor because
no, she's not my supervisor.
I think she's your supervisor because I think I've seen
They did me strong thing.
oh, because I've seen you interact with her the way she interacts with almost every of the students actually, and it is quite unique. So now let's talking about the academics. Looking back, 100 level, 200 level, 300 level, 400 level, because one of the aim of this show is also to the people in lower level to get to learn from some of the things that we did not do well, that we've learned from, so that they can avoid those mistakes too. So looking 100, 200, 300, 400 up to this moment, what are the things that you think you could have done better, and you want the people in lower level to take note as they move on their level?
What would I have done better? 100 level, I would have read better. Actually, because I don't know. We are not supposed to be celebrating it, but it was a general failure. Nah, it was very terrible. 100 levels were results in my department. Majority of students had 2 points. I can't say it's because it was the online class, but at the point, it was also the online class because people were like online classes, nobody to monitor you, they drop notes, we read and all of it. So I think it affected the whole lot, and my first semester results was just there. I remember my brother saying, "Oh, it will still improve." They also started with this, this motivational quotes and all of it. And I was like, no, as somebody that is always like topping the class, and then that school, I'm not seeing 2 points. I was out now. In my second semester, that was what we did. I think 2 CHMs or something.
Yes, the one part organic and
that man. He gave me E in the both of them. Instead of my results increasing, it dropped again. That then I think it was what my mom said that got into my head, because normally all my life I've never had anybody complain about my results. Not because it was that good though, but then it was never bad. So when she saw the second semester, she was like, I was making her feel like she was wasting money. I cried for the whole deal. I told my brothers, I told all of them what she said. And I was like, I was not going to talk to her for that day. So I think about it. Then 200 level, I kind of got a bit serious. Not that much, but then I was still playing a bit serious. Then it got better, like a lot better. Then FPY, not really hard, but then it was just there.
So basically, you could have bred more in your 100 level.
Yes, it ruined a lot, a whole lot.
So let's talk about the memories in FUNAP. What are your top 3 memories that you think you will never forget, even after graduation? You still keep that memory you have in this FUNAP with you, whether they are positive or they are negative. Let's have 3 of your top memories here in FUNAP.
Do I have any? Maybe I've not made yet.
If you don't have any, let's talk about. You can. I can remind you of one. Maybe one of your big fast.
To make. I've not had any, sadly.
But you've given. You've served.
I don't know about that one.
When people say I don't know about that one, you know what it means. So now let's talk about the memories.
Maybe I've not made one. Probably. I hope this year FYB and stuff will be one of it. But I don't think I can remember anyone. I remember basic things though, but then to be held as a core memory.
Okay, those basic things so can be what are significant. Are they significant enough to share? So let's just look at 3 of them.
I don't know. Major memories, meeting people, connecting. Connection is a lot though. Meeting people and all of it.
How do you think for the lower levels now, what are the practical tips you use in connecting with people?
I can't say because I'm not somebody that communicates with people that much, especially meeting people on the first time. You might even think I don't talk at all. That's how terrible I am.
Exactly.
But I would not want to say it kind of came easier for me because I do meet people through people. So I don't know. Do whatever works for you. I don't even know how to advise somebody. But anyway, it comes for you. I don't know.
So now one of the most interesting aspects will be your projects. Of course, it will be demanding and it may be stressful. So walk us through your project. What your project is about.
Okay.
And what you want to share
concerning my topic is the influence of FOMO on academic stress and procrastination.
Influence of homework.
FOMO. Fear of missing out.
Okay, FOMO.
Yes, on academic stress and procrastination among undergraduates in Obafemi Awolowo University, Ife.
So you have to go to OAU now?
Yes, I have to go this week, but then you wait. So majorly, FOMO is one thing on its own, but relating it back to academic stress and academic procrastination is a lot, a whole lot. God. Honestly, final year is tough. It's demanding.
Of course, definitely.
Actually.
So how are you? You serve as the general secretary of your department, and while also you are a student, of course. So how are you able to manage those two, the responsibility of the general secretary and you being the student, how are you able to manage and strike balance so that one do not really affect one most?
I think the major reason why they use results for any aspiration is them making sure that even if it gets affected, probably drops a little, it will not really have much impact. So they believe before you aspire, you ought to have a good standing,
Stand.
because there are a lot of cases where you miss classes. There's not even executive work that you don't miss classes. There are sacrifices you make, there are places you have to go on behalf of the department. But then, alhamdulillah, it was manageable. It was not that, maybe because it was just the department, so it was not really much to just
Okay, so we consider the pattern, but it still encompasses all the level, all the departmental stuff. Okay, closing it like this: life after school. This is one question that almost every finalist keep ruminating on, and only a few have probably get a clarification and a clear view of what they want to do after school. Life after school for you, what are your plans?
Whatever life throws at you, you make use of it. But then, for me, I just want to graduate. This me is looking too far, but then I just want to graduate first. Then possibly save, go for my masters. But then however it comes,
That's nice. So you go for
majorly.
masters in FUNAP, still in
God
FUNAP.
forbid.
Why go for you don't want to come back to the second best
No,
in West
never,
Africa, seventh best in the whole world.
never.
Where do you plan to do your masters if you want to do it?
If I want to do it, it's definitely not in Nigeria. But then,
Yeah.
rather than doing it for now, I'll not do masters of. I cannot read. I cannot read now. For exam that is in 9th week. It's not possible.
Yeah.
I read the date to the exam.
Now who read first go now who read first go first forgets.
I can cram a lot. I can cram everything that is here in 5 minutes. So I don't read overnight either because I cannot joke with my sleep. So I wake up by maybe 5 and read from 5 to anytime the exam. If it's afternoon, I cannot read from 5 to then. No. Maybe like 5 to 9, 5 to 11, stuff like that. But I'll not read 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
The exam. It's a big joke. Yes, let's talk about this interesting thing. I can see Kanta at your hand. So you are doing your test B. And what are some of the misconceptions you think people have about someone like you who dresses using the scarf and who is not yet chanced to use the hijab or the full kimono? What are some of the misconceptions that you think people have about you, they misunderstand about you, that you love to talk about?
If I am somebody being judged by my dressing, the person will sleep there. Because you could literally see me in the morning putting on hijab, and in like 2 hours, I'm putting on trouser and scarf. I don't want to use the word, we are not that religious, but then we are Muslims, alhamdulillah. But it was FUNAB that made me see the major segments of the Tijanias, the Komsa. We did not have any of that when I was growing up. I don't know what that was. We just had mosque.
And everyone is a Muslim?
In the estates, each zone had their own mosque, and we had a central mosque, and we were all Muslims. That was what I knew. So when I got to school and I started hearing, oh, there's Ahmadiyya, there's Timsan, and I was like,
what's going on?
I've never heard it in my life. What's going on? So, formally, I didn't cover my mom does not cover her. She's an hairstylist, but she's as professional. It was, I think, SS2 or something. I backed my, yes. I told my friends I was going to barb my hair, they did not believe. So I barbed my hair, and my school does not allow hijab because it's a private school, a Christian school. So I started taking hijab to school, wear it to school gates, take it off at the school gates, wear it when I'm going back home again because of my hair and like that. And all of a sudden I got used to it. Surprisingly, even people in my house were surprised at what's happening. And because I'm the only female, I have 3 other brothers. So it was just like, When she's tired, she'll remove it. When she's tired, she'll remove it. But then I just got more comfortable,
Sweet.
and I always find it hard to step out without it. So, onto the religion segment. I believe I don't want to say there is a level of understanding you should have before doing certain things. But obviously, there's no reason using kimar, niqab, anything without understanding like the core
core
things
aspect of
about it.
it.
It's not like I don't get it though. But at the same time, I don't know. Should I just pick comfort? If I start wearing hijab and kimar, I'll not wear my brother's clothes again. I'm not saying that's a reason, but I'll not be able to wear their clothes. Like, I'm not saying that's a reason. Probably if I get married, I can start wearing. But for now, it has not come at is yet. So anyhow it comes, I'm good to go.
Yeah, that make it easy. So you can see where your brother's clothes while using the keyboard.
Aye.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up this way. So looking back, are there people you love to say words of appreciation to, thank them
In the
for
school or
maybe
generally?
generally the school,
And my mom.
everything. So this is time to
My
say
mom.
a shout out to them.
I don't think I've ever said it. I don't know, but then I hope she understands how I feel. I just want to use the word because I didn't grow up with my parents. I grew up with my grandparents, my grandma specifically, all of us until I was 16. That was when I moved in with my parents.
Your maternal grandma or paternal grandma?
Maternal. So until I was 16, and the first like few months, years was very, very tough because it felt weird. Like, I know you, but then it's my grandma, I know. Don't do too much. So at times she'd have to complain to my brothers. She's trying to talk to me. I'm not talking to her. And I'll be like, you barely know things in my life. If I want to gist to my grandma now, if I say Shemo, anybody, she'll even give me the person's surname. But you, I don't know. What do you want me to say? So it was very, very tough. And at a point, I started blaming her for certain things because there were a lot of things you could have taught me that I learned on my own because I'm not living it. But then I got to realize people that don't have parents, they're surviving. And it's not like she was not there. Don't get me wrong. Bro.
I get it.
She had a shop where my grandma's house is. So she used to come every day. But then because I was not staying with them,
Yes,
it was just like my mommy comes in the morning, goes in the night, comes in the morning, goes in the night, and stuff like that.
Closeness is not.
So that first year was so tough, very, very tough. That even till now, there are a lot of things I don't tell her because I got used to dealing with emotions and a whole lot of things on my own. But at the same time, I've loosened up a lot safe. That everybody knows. If the school has a week break, I'll reach Lagos. There's nothing you want to tell me. I will reach home. I go home every bit. I think this year I've gone home about 4 times.
This
in
is
February.
This is February.
Yes, and I'm going home next month. So immediately after Ramadan, I'll be going home. So yes, I go home.
First, you want to appreciate your mom, right?
Yes, both parents actually.
Okay. In light of that, we love to bring the show to an end, and thank you so much for coming, Halima. I really appreciate you. And that has been a section with Halima. And thank you so much for watching, guys. This is Last Days in Uni, and I am Abdulhamid Alabi Adeyemo. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. Bye.